Some of you more excited than others, but we're here. All right. I like it. You guys really tried to make the noise, but you're like, it's also Thursday. Why don't we calm down? You know, we got work tomorrow. We got places to be. I appreciate it. Look at this big square room we're in right now. I love it. You can feel it. This used to be a Dave & Buster's or something. You can feel it. This was arcade and Dance Dance Revolution everywhere. And you're like, now, comedy. Hell yeah. Everyone's seated like they're serving sausages or something in like a German restaurant. I like that. Nice long shoot. Everyone's just like, yeah. That's the best seating. It's a good laugh over there, or you're choking. Are you right? I'm just, oh, it's a good laugh. All right. You never know sometimes. You're like, ah, really got her. Nope, she's dying. All right. You never know. So good to be here. This is, I drove down from New York to Philly. This is my first time making that drive. There's a lot of nothing between here and there. I didn't know that. There's a lot of nothing. And they make you pay for the road. Wow, I thought you'd see something, you know? You're paying admission, you're like, oh, we're about to see some stuff. Nothing is what you see. Who came up with that? Whoever lives in that nothing? Is that how that works? They're like, well, we gotta make some money. Like a bridge troll. You wanna drive through this nothing? You wanna get to Philly? You wanna get to Philly? Oh yeah, we'll have a Starbucks. It'll be in the middle of the freeway. You'll pull in, it won't be a real Starbucks. They won't accept your app, you know? It won't be a fake Starbucks. But I like it. It was cool. I like Philadelphia. You never know. Every, we've only been here 3 hours, but everywhere we drove, I'm like, okay, yeah. You know, it's hard to tell, like, which buildings look the way they look on purpose or just from time. You know, you have to give it a second glance. You're like, no, they meant that. And you're like, no, that's an abandoned ship for no reason. Next to a Best Buy. That's where that goes. That's where you... I like that you know what ship I'm talking about. I really narrowed it down with the Best Buy, didn't I? Before I said Best Buy, you're like, well, which one? But, oh, you're talking about the Best Buy ship. Okay. The USS United States. The one that looks like the Titanic. But it didn't sink, it just went out of business. That's all that one did. Just like no one else came on, you're like, park it here. This is where this belongs. But I like it. I like Philadelphia because the first time I came here in 2019, I had traveled to other East Coast cities because I grew up in San Diego. And all the other East Coast cities, you know, they tell you, when you're from the West, they're like, all right, be careful, because they're rude out there. They'll just come in, you know, they're a little aggressive, so be ready. And then I went to, like, Boston, and I was just waiting for people to be aggressive, and nobody was. Everyone was just nice, and like, oh, you know, welcome to Boston. I'm like, all right, I like that. Went to New York, I'm like, no, totally here. And then we came to Philly, and I'm like, there it is. There it is. Here I am, sitting there, terrified of a barista. I went to a nice coffee shop, and the barista was like, what will it be? And I was like, all right, I see what's going on. Look at us. Look at us out late at night. What's up, everybody? Yeah? Yeah. All right, I can tell this is my crowd, because they're like, yes, this is late. This is late for us. I love it. All the people that were at the early show, they were all so, we got 7 o'clock tickets. And I'm like, live it up, because my 9:30 show is doing meth right now, trying to make sure they're awake for this. I've noticed that the people that like me are like me, and we don't do late stuff, you know? We're like, I'm sure when you bought tickets for this, you're like, all right, 9:30, we could, if we try, we can be in bed before midnight, but it's gonna be, we gotta try, all right? You gotta park the first place I say to park. Don't put it up on the third. Put it where I tell you. And then we can, you know what, we'll turn down the sheets. We'll already be ready. We do the dishes now. As soon as we get back, clothes in the living room, and we are asleep in the bedroom. That's how I am, man. I'm an early dude, you know? I am. I love to sleep in, though, still. I like to go to bed early and sleep in. I do both. They're like, oh, early to bed, early. What are you doing? You putting your feet on the ground? Is that what you're doing to get close to the earth? No. I'm still in bed. Because I do this for a living. I don't have to be up for anything too early, but, you know. But yeah, it was nice. I got to see a little bit of Salt Lake. I like your town. I got to see it alive today. That was cool, because I came in yesterday. There was nobody out there. All right, it looked like North Korea out there. It was just like me and a couple people, and honestly, it looked like they were just paid to be there. Like, they didn't look like they were doing anything. It was just one guy reading the paper, and I'm like, no one reads the paper. It felt like that guy got hired by an acting gig or something. Just like, what? No, there's just one guy with his foot up on a step eating a pear. And I'm like, that's nobody that's ever been. Are you hired to make this look real? Just a little trolley going by, nobody on it. Just a little ghost town. But then today, everybody showed up. Nice, beautiful day. God, it was beautiful out there. Nice and hot, felt toasty. I like coming to Salt Lake. I don't know the vibe here. This is my second time in the city, but this is like, I don't know. You guys are just friendly. I'm assuming you don't live here. You just live outside of the city, and then you come in, and you guys are too nice for the homeless that you guys do have. Because they're very nice, but they do fight amongst each other, and I just see you guys walking by going, oh dear. There is a polite two-step you guys do. Well, there's a knife fight with a bike lock going on out there, and you guys are like, well, no, well, that is what's happening. Let's keep it moving. Let's get indoors. I'm also one of the shady people, you know. I'm not because I'm doing anything shady. It's just like, you know, I do comedy, so yesterday I checked into the hotel with luggage in my backpack, and then I went to my room for a couple hours. I had to come do the show, so I brought my luggage because I have my merch that I sell after the show. So the lady who checked me in, she watches me leave with the same bags I came in with. But then I come back because I leave my merch bag here because I have the show the next night. So she watches me leave with 2 bags, come back with 1 bag. And she's just like, well, I just watched a drug deal. I'm pretty sure. There's no way that guy's not selling drugs. Just checked in, didn't want to answer what brings him to town. I never like to say comedy. I just go, I'm here on business. And you say it the right way, people are like, that's enough questions now. It's fun, man. But yeah, I had a good couple days. Flew in yesterday, quick flight from San Diego, but it felt long because I got upgraded to Comfort Plus, which is awesome. It's a little nicer. It's not first class, but it's right there. But it was a middle seat, and there was some beef next to me. So he was a big dude, and he had a blazer on, and it was his row. We were just kind of there. It was one of those. Our arms were like mashed together. To the point where after like an hour, I'm like, we should at least introduce each other. Have you ever been so mashed against somebody? You're like, I should get your name, you know? Like, we were sharing body heat. Like, you could have put a little thermometer between our triceps, and you guys are exactly the same body temperature. And I'm like, I could have told you that. And we were almost nuzzling. That's how close we were. Like, I'd move, and then he'd move, and then I'd move. And I felt like I was in bed with my wife. Like, he was watching a movie. I just wanted to put my head on his shoulder. I like this one, too. He was such an interesting dude. He was a businessman. He was like maybe a few years older than me, maybe 10 years older than me. He had a blazer on, didn't take it off, which I could tell. Like, if you wear a blazer on a flight and you don't take it off to sit down, that lets me know you don't wear a blazer often. All right? I don't wear a blazer often, so I would sit down with it too. But he sat down with the blazer, 10 a.m. flight, puts on a Marvel movie. And he's like watching it intently at 10 in the morning. And I'm like, man, I don't know what you do for a living, but you are bad at it. Like, there's no way whatever business you're wearing this blazer for, you're doing a killer job at. If you're on this flight, your laptop should be open. You should be looking at spreadsheets of some type. And he's just over there, and he's invested in this movie. It's like he doesn't know that they're gonna win. You know? It's a Marvel movie, man. There's only one where they lost. Every other one, those horrible superheroes win. Every time. Tony Stark, what a douche that guy is, isn't he? What a smart aleck. Oh, well, how about this? And then he just flies on. I was so happy when he lost that one. Oh. My brother's a superhero guy. I always have to watch the superhero movies, and every time I'm like, this is who you like? These smug, arrogant, rich people? This is who you... And then that time they lost, I'm like, finally. And my brother's like, don't worry, they're going to come back in the next one. I'm like, there won't be a next one for me, all right? This is the last movie for me. But yeah, he was over there watching a Marvel movie, and then over here there was a guy older than both of us playing like a video game on his iPad, and it was like a wizard game. I looked over, there's a bunch of wizards running around, and there's magic spells, and he's picking up rubies, and I'm like, am I the most mature person in this row? I'm telling jokes at a mall, and this guy's over here in a business suit watching a Marvel movie at 10 in the morning. This guy's over here updating his credit card payment on this wizard game so he can buy more witchcraft to fight the warlocks. And I'm like, what is going on with everybody? Men have never been more immature than this generation. We're all superhero movies, and I'm part of the problem. Listen, I'm making fun, but I am part of the problem. Because I have every streaming service. We pay for all of it like idiots. But every night, I'm back at the hotel, and I'm on YouTube watching pro wrestling from the 90s. I have the option to watch anything. And I sit there, I'm like, nope, I need to watch SummerSlam 1993. Because I need to watch Lex Luger fight this evil Japanese Samoan. And I know, I said Japanese Samoan. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up the backstory to that. That guy was Samoan, but he played a Japanese character. Because it was 93, you don't look into that kind of detail. But that's what it is. We're all just nostalgic. So many men are nostalgic. Like, I just want everything from 1992 to 97. That was my happy time, all right? Everything after that sucked. Everything before that, it was like black and white. I don't know what that was. But that little section, that's where my heart lies. Everything was good. I think a lot of men, we're like nostalgic for a few years that we just want to always go back to anytime there's free time in our heads. Like, take me back to then. Take me back to then, you know? And my wife, she's not nostalgic at all. She's like looking for the future. She's like planning in the future. And it's like we both agree that right now sucks. But we just don't know which way to pull, you know? I'm pulling for 94, and she's like, come on, let's buy a house. And I'm like, maybe 2 TVs. Maybe we buy a second TV, and then we can both watch what we want. I'll have headphones on. We can be together, but we're not, you know? Like, we're both pulling the wrong direction. It's a weird time, man. We've never been dumber. Like, Rui talked about it. The gorillas question came up. That question didn't exist. And then yesterday I heard about it for the first time. What if 100 men fought a gorilla? And you're like, that's a question that shouldn't have left the couch where the bong was. But because of social media, it made its way through society. Someone with a joint and a protein shake was like, buddy, have you ever thought about... And it should have been left in the lobby of that gym, but for some reason... It spread, and now everybody knows. That's what happens, because my generation was raised on the idea that there are no stupid questions, and now here we are with the dumbest questions alive, and there's actual scientists going, well, let me think about it. There's real scientists that answered the dumb question. They, went on Instagram, and they're just like, yeah, I guess I'll answer it in hopes that you don't defund my work. Like, maybe if I do this, you'll think that science is real and you won't cut me out of the budget. Thank you so much. And it's such a weird, we've never been dumber, and it's a weird, there's billionaires on podcasts? Why are they on podcasts? Zuckerberg went on a podcast. You did it. That's for me to promote this. You already have all the money. What are you doing? And that just goes to show you money can never buy enough notoriety. Like, people's attention will never be worth billions of dollars. Like, you're like, I gotta be on there. It's this weird thing. I don't, like, nerds and meatheads have met, and I don't like the outcome. Like, decades ago, nerds and meatheads never spoke to each other. Like, maybe the meathead would go over there and bully the nerd every once in a while, and then once he was crying, he'd leave. And that was it. And then we'd become adults, and they just wouldn't interact. But over the last few years, meatheads have gotten podcasts, and they've invited the nerds, and then they have a conversation, and afterwards a weird thing happens. Now the meathead thinks he's smart, and the nerd thinks he's cool. And neither thing could be further from the truth. Like, it couldn't be further. If you don't believe me, look up a picture of Elon Musk and Zuckerberg before they ever went on a podcast, and look at them now. All it was a meathead going, "That's a pretty cool point you made," and they're like, do you remember before? Oh my God, before they were all just dorks. Do you remember the first time Elon smoked weed on the Rogan podcast? Like, how do you do it? He said, "That's pretty okay." Cut to 5 years later, he's with a chainsaw. Every park ranger is fired now. And you're like, something happened. The nerds and the meatheads. They both had what the other wanted. I want respect from my peers, and these people think I'm dumb. Give me some of your intelligence. Oh, why am I winded from telling that joke? I think I have low T. I think that's what it is. Everyone just wants to, I don't know, just get old and die. I don't know what your ads are. My ads are everything's hymns. Everything. Every video I watch, they're like, you need hymns. You need hymns. You're losing your hair. You're soft. You're losing your hair and you're soft. Every ad is some girl holding hymns. He brought hymns. Let me be bald and soft. For the love of God. Can I just be bald and soft? For the love of God. Do I really need just a full head of hair? Yeah. I'm ready for all comers. No, let me die. Let me wither and die like a normal person. What do you want me to do? Look like these jacked 50-year-olds? I'm the pillar of health. Are you? You're red. You are red. Your skin is red. You look like you're about to explode and just undigested T-bone steaks are gonna fly out of your veins. You are healthy? Are you kidding me? Like this color red. Tell you what you gotta do. Yeah, not listen to your exploding face. It's insane, man. I don't want to do it. But everyone's jacked, everyone's on steroids. And it's not gonna be good because eventually those people are gonna be senior citizens. We're gonna have ripped senior citizens. Is that what you want? Just some 90-year-old coming out, where's grandpa? You like that? Does that look good? No. It looks like it's against God's will, is what it looks like. Like the muscles are there, but the skin's all wrong. You know what I mean? Like, just looks like you threw a weathered tarp over a brick wall. Like it doesn't, that's not what human beings are supposed to look like. It's nuts, man. And then we're also advanced. We're advanced. We're so far advanced. We have rocket ships. Remember, like a couple weeks ago, we sent those women to space, and they were gone just long enough for us to hate them. Like that. Those women left for like 10 minutes, and they came back. We're like, bah! They didn't have Katy Perry. Poor Katy Perry. She had no idea. She came back, and everyone's boners. Like, what? How long were we gone? What the hell what happened while we were gone? We live in such a weird time. Like there's like advancement and then so much regression, and then it's like we live in a time where you can go to outer space on vacation and people are dying of the measles at the same time. That's like, imagine if a time traveler happened to land today. It would take them a while to figure out what year it was. You'd see a spaceship going up like, yeah, they're going on vacation. Oh my God! And then over here just, and you're like, at the same time. At the same time, what happened? The nerds and the meatheads started hanging out. And both of them are... maybe I'll get on it. I don't know. But I keep track of all of it. I don't know. I try. Like Bill Belichick has a mean girlfriend. I don't know if you guys... Bill Belichick, if you don't know, he is 75 years old. He has a 26-year-old girlfriend, and somehow he did it wrong. I don't know how you mess that up. You're supposed to be in charge. That's how that goes. You become a millionaire, and then you're like, I'm gonna get a 20-year-old girlfriend. And then she's like, this is what we're doing, Bill. And he's like, I think I'm doing this wrong. I don't know if you saw that interview. He did an interview where he's wearing like a torn up shirt, which isn't weird for Bill. That's how he always dressed, all right? He always dressed like it was laundry day and he didn't know he had something to do. Every football game, he's like, oh, we're playing today, so just give me anything. I gotta get out there. He's wearing a hoodie in the heat. He doesn't know. And so now he started dating this girl who's like in her 20s, and he did an interview with CBS, and during the interview the guy was like, hey, so your new girlfriend, how'd you guys meet? You know, where does this 75-year-old and a 26-year-old happen to bump into each other in the world of life? And then off camera, she's just sitting there with her feet up going, we're not answering that! And it cut to Bill Belichick, he's like, I guess we're not answering that. And I was like, wow, this proves that Tom Brady won those championships. He doesn't know how to answer to beautiful people. That's what we learned. Tom Brady's as good looking as this girl, and I'm sure that's who was running that locker room. That's not what we're doing, Bill. He's like, all right. I was in LA last week, and they have Waymos out there. I don't know if you know about these Waymos. We don't have them in San Diego. I don't know if you guys have them out here. But it's the self-driving Ubers. They drive. I don't know if you've seen these cars, but I got to see them. I was driving my car, and I got to see these cars. I don't know if you've seen them, but it's just doohickeys everywhere. It's just every... I got to see how much technology it takes to do what I just do and not even pay attention to. And it made me feel so good about myself. The fact that it needs all this to do stuff that I do while I'm texting is amazing. Like, I'm an amazing human being. I do so much. They don't even have the technology for it. But yeah. It's been fun, man. San Diego, we had an earthquake. I don't know if you got that. I wasn't in town for it. I was in Pittsburgh, but my wife was there. My wife's not from Southern California. She grew up in Toronto, so this was her first earthquake. And so she texted me while I was getting in the car, and she just wrote earthquake in all caps with an exclamation point. I'm like, oh my God, she thinks this is Twitter. That's adorable. And I'm like, and she's like, earthquake, and I'm like, oh my God, is everything okay? And she's like, I don't know. And I got on the phone with her, and I'm like, what would happen? She's like, it was a 5.6. I'm like, that's a pretty good jolt. And she's like, I was like, what'd you do? She's like, I ran out of the house. And she's like, it's so crazy because I watched a video on what to do in an earthquake, and you're not supposed to run out of the house. You're supposed to like grab and hold and like get in the fetal position or something, or get under a table. I didn't even know, and I should. And the reason I don't know is because every earthquake I've been in, I just sat on the couch and I went, is that an earthquake? And I asked that enough that it stopped. And then I went, I think that was an earthquake. You know how there's like fight and flight? I'm the freeze one. I'm the one where I'm like, oh no! Oh, it's over now. Like if I was ever assaulted in the street, if they put out the security footage, it would just maybe just punched in the face. Oh my goodness! Oh, thank God he stopped. I have like no reaction skills whatsoever. I'm a terrible athlete. But yeah, my wife was like, I knew what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to like get under a table and hold on tight, and the ground started shaking, and I just ran. That was my instinct. And I was like, well, did you get the cats? And she's like, no. I was like, she's like, we passed each other in the hallway. And I was like, we need to set up in-house cameras, because I gotta see that. That would have been awesome. 2 cats running this way, my wife going the other way. Ah, man. Yeah, we got 2 cats at home. That's why I'm wearing glasses. I normally wear contact lenses, but I think one of the cats sat on my face when I was asleep, and I woke up with like an eye. You ever do that, any other cat owners? Not to make it gross in here, but I woke up this morning and my eye was like, and I looked at the cats, and they looked very pleased with themselves. And I was like, I think you sat on my eye. And so I can't put my content. I love saying that joke because the cat owners are like, ha ha ha. The non-cat people are like, that's disgusting and you should keep that to yourself. But yeah, I have to be careful because one time I got last year, around this time, I got a sty in my eye. I don't know if you know what a sty is, but it's like high-end pink eye is what that is. Like Pink eye, that's for trailer park people, but a sty, that's like, ooh, what happened? Did you get your monocle too close to your eyelashes? What happened there? That's what a sty is. It's a high-end pink eye. And I didn't have health insurance at the time, so I didn't know what to do. Like, if you don't have health insurance and you have a problem, they have a thing called CVS telehealth. CVS telehealth, which if you don't know what that is, for $100 you get to FaceTime with like a cashier, I think. And so I paid $100 and I just held my phone really close to my eye, and a cashier on her lunch break was like, yeah, I think that's a sty. And I was like, what should we do? She's like, I don't really know. You should probably not put your contacts in, I would guess that.